Hello and welcome to episode 39 of the InGeneral podcast, previously the JurassicWorld.org podcast. My name's Jack and I'm joined with Asees and Nate Farrow from Jurassic June. Hey guys.
Sup?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Great.
Today is the 29th of June, which is the penultimate day of June. How are you feeling?
So good.
How's the month been?
It's been good, man. It's been a lot different to years past, but it's been really fun. It's obviously we talked about Jurassic Jump, the game launching, and we've had a lot of fun with that. And actually, just today, it's fitting we're doing a podcast. The 10th Jurassic Jump champ has been locked in.
Oh, and wow.
So we had the top 10...
So only 10 people have completed this game?
Well, yes, that's one way to put it, yes. No, it's we put the challenge out at the beginning of the month. Well, two challenges, actually. The first was, the first person to beat the game gets limited edition, like one of one Jurassic Jump Champ t-shirt and a prize pack. And a little middle school kid beat it. He spent like all weekend and it was like, I want to say June 5th or 6th. It was like a couple days after release, which is crazy. But fitting that it was a kid, a 12-year-old kid, because what else has he got to do? He's in his room. He's playing Jurassic Jump.
Man. You made his weekend.
That's right. He's stoked. I'm getting all his prizes together. I'm going to send him out soon. And then the second challenge was the top 10 people, the first 10, to beat the game. They get a pack of stickers and featured on our website, JurassicJump.com. Wow. So
you that's it today. You've done the 10.
We've got them. The last guy was Brad Jost.
Oh, no way. He did it.
You know that guy?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, that's awesome. Because he's the Jurassic Park podcast guy.
That's right. Yeah.
So
congrats, Brad, wrapping up that final spot. So
I am still on level 2.
Dude, I would say level 2 is, as we can see from, if you can look at everyone's XP, which basically XP, we realized as we were creating the game, XP stands for how bad you suck at a level. And so Lava, the second level, has the most XP on every person's screenshot of every winner. So yeah, there's like a guy that had like 2,000 on the first one and then 10,000 on the second level. So
yeah, I haven't even made it to 50%, man, and I feel like I've learnt more. I've memorized more of it than I have the first level. It's much longer and harder. Asees, have you played it?
See, here's the thing with that. I had exams. And then some family stuff came up. I haven't gotten a chance yet, but I heard it's really pretty good.
You should, man. Hard, you should. Yeah.
It's like
no, it is.
Is it like what's it called? That Flappy Wings type of game?
It's kind of what I've described it to people is a Flappy Bird mashed with a Geometry Dash. If you've ever played that.
So people are going to be busting their phones in rage, huh?
Oh, there's already so many people that have yelled many a swear word with my name attached to it.
All right,
probably.
I like
that. So I can just imagine Asees, you in your bathroom, no less,
throwing the phone against the wall. Yeah. I mean, when I first completed level 1, I was kind of in disbelief for a long time, and then I took a screenshot and put it up. And I think I said, "Fuck you, man."
All right, you know what? Here's my promise to you guys. I'm going to beat the game in one sitting, in one go, no lives lost.
See, that will never. I can guarantee.
No. I'll be the first. All
right.
Yeah. Set yourself to do a live stream and try and complete it.
It's going to happen,
dude. Seriously, it's me and Phil, the guy that created it, we still can't do it. Like I can sit down and crank. I can do that through level 1, and then about halfway, 75% through Lava, the second one, and then I still get hung up at spots because it's a pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the the child version.
I would
Yeah,
say
child-friendly
this.
version.
I would say this. So we had this conversation the other day. The next update, the next major update we'll do, we're going to add an invincibility power up, similar to the star in Mario. And so if you hit it, you'll get 3. A pack of 3 to start or whatever. And then if you run out, you'll have to get some more. And basically, if you tap it, you'll be invincible for like 5 or 10 seconds. And so if you're having trouble, like I know there's a certain part in level 1 with where there's spikes on top and on bottom, and people die there all the time. So if you're having trouble with a section, it will make you invincible for 20 seconds,
30,
10 seconds.
30 seconds.
No,
to a minute.
probably not.
Sounds good.
Because
all right, let's talk about some of the news that we've posted on our site in the past couple of days. So on 8th of June, which was at the start of this month, I'm pretty sure we have not talked about this since, have we? The Jurassic Park 4 artwork from Carlos.
Oh, I love this art. I love it.
I don't know if we've talked about this on a podcast, but we should talk about it now. Nate, you've seen this, right?
Yeah.
The artist who did the original art for the dinosaur human dog hybrid things for John Sayles script. Well, actually, was this for the John Sayles script?
Most likely, right? It fits with everything.
Yeah, but but nothing in this script nothing in the script is actually drawn here. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only thing that was hybrid in the John Sayles script was the raptors, and they still looked like raptors.
It's probably like a later version or an early version, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what William Monahan added.
God, I love the script so much.
Crazy. Yeah, it's a good script, but this art is, it's amazing art. Obviously, it's not Jurassic Park, but it's so creepy. Like, there's the new piece that he put on, it has raptor claw feet. It's like a human stance with you'd say almost like a jaguar type face.
It's so sick.
And it's got like a Gatling gun attached to it.
It's got a gun attached to it. Yeah, what the hell,
It's insane.
Man?
Yeah.
It's cool for something that isn't JP.
Exactly.
I want to see this movie so bad. I'm kind of bummed.
And all the other ones are...
I can't believe that it got as far as a physical sculpture as well.
Which they denied to this day.
There's a picture.
But
I see it.
It's right there, and it's real.
It looks so good.
And I'm pretty sure somebody else did not scan that, did not make that,
Yeah.
They would have come forward. if that was a fan or something,
Totally.
They would have broadcast that. It got as far as toy designs, man. It got as far as Hasbro were involved to a point, and we know there's that, Chris included it in the article, that T-Rex model that somebody made. That was part of it anyway. That was making dinosaurs scarier than they are, making the T-Rex more aggressive, more angry. That was always part of it. But yeah, seeing the concept art is just crazy. I can't believe that was considered. I really can't believe that Spielberg sat down and this came up,
I guess we kind of saw it in
so
Jurassic
weird.
World, right? Kind of, a little bit. Except not to this degree. We still saw, militarized dinosaurs.
Yeah, the idea definitely followed through.
I want this
as we
movie
know,
so
with the whole
bad, man.
hybrid.
This is the Jurassic Park 4 I want.
Wait, you really want?
Really?
From the start, I want this movie. Oh my god, look how cool it looks.
As a Jurassic movie, or just as a?
I don't know. It's like it would work well as a spin-off, maybe, right?
No, I'm looking at the sculpt, the physical sculpt next to the 3D render that ILM did, and I just can't imagine how they came up with this and just thought, yeah, this is Jurassic
Man, it's
Park.
different though. I'll give them that.
It's different, but it's too different, man. They're not even dinosaurs anymore. They're just these genetic weird creatures that are more human than not.
Yeah.
It's so odd. And apparently the story that Carlos told me years ago when we first talked to him about this, he said it was Spielberg walked in the room, saw the concept art, and walked back out, and that was it. That was the project done. That was,
But wouldn't Spielberg have
he
known that
realized.
this was going to happen? I'm sure this was his idea.
Yeah, but I assume he probably was following the script and, getting the idea together and stuff. And then when he physically saw it, he probably, much like many of us, looked at it and went, oh my God, this can't, this can't happen.
Yeah,
this
is too. It's a step too far. I think. I think the in between, and you could even argue that what we got in Jurassic World with the hybrids was even a step. Not, it wasn't as scary as we hoped, and this is like straight up horror. Like a horror film. And so I think there's some, in my opinion, when I saw this, I was like, man, that's too far one way. And then Jurassic World was too far, like a little bit. We all know our feelings. Like, I still love the movie. I think it's a great movie. It just doesn't have that. There's no moments of like, a la JP1 in the kitchen where it's like an intense moment.
There's no intimate tense scenes.
Yeah. And so, like, I feel like, I hope that with this next one with Bayona, like, we'll get closer to this monster-looking thing, but not.
So you hope it goes the hybrid route, continues down the hybrid path.
I wouldn't say I hope that. I just see that happening, and you got to live with that reality. I think. Like, I think that's unfortunately, I think that's where it's going. Whether you.
But
like
I know what you're saying. I think take the idea, but actually make it scary and actually make it Jurassic.
Yeah.
Rather than just sort of.
Yeah, I think they could go, kind of like Lost World has a bit darker parts. You could do that. We'll see. I don't know. I think this is too far, though.
I'm going through. We were quite lucky. We had quite a lot of stuff this month to post, and there was that THR interview with Spielberg, Kathleen Kennedy, and Frank Marshall. Yeah, that was cool, right? That was Spielberg pretty much revealed. Well, firstly, Spielberg completely. What was it? Who's that Josh Trank director? Completely shunned him.
He was like, nope.
Yeah. Who is that? Oh, Spielberg, burn.
What was his name?
I don't know. I'm trying to find that bit. Hang on, Josh Trank. Yeah, so when you look at young directors, how do you know you're not hiring another Josh Trank, brackets, who directed The Fox Bomb, The Fantastic Four? Spielberg was like, who is that? Can't believe it, man.
Salt in an open wound right there.
Yeah, man, totally. But it was a good interview, and I think they pretty much said that they were looking at J.A. Bayona before they hired Colin.
Yeah, they were. And the really cool part that stuck out to me in that article was the fact that Colin had an original ending to Safety Not Guaranteed, where the time machine didn't work. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. So, and then he decided to, I guess, pony up and spend the money for the special effects so that at the end of the movie it became a sci-fi kind of thing. And I think that article said that that's what sold Spielberg, was that end part there.
Yeah, I think Spielberg said that from the beginning, is like, it was the ending that made it. It's a great film, but it's the fact that the time travel actually worked. Because the whole movie, you're like, well, it's not real, but this is a good story, these are good characters. And then it actually was real. Yeah. And that's kind of like whoa, okay. Mm-hmm. It changes things. But I find that really interesting that they were looking at Bayona before they hired Colin. Imagine how Jurassic World would have been if Bayona was hired to do Jurassic World.
It would have a darker, more grounded approach, I think. Just a bit. I think it's to be a pretty similar movie. I don't know. We'll see.
It depends what he thinks of it. It wouldn't have been a similar movie because that meant Colin and Derek wouldn't have written it.
But the same bits are in the both scripts, right? Like the raptor chase stuff, the Indominus.
Yeah, but we don't know how different Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver's script was.
And I wonder if the timeline of the human dino hybrids was alongside of them thinking it was going to go more super scary horror kind of thing, and that's why they were looking at him. Like if they were thinking it's going to be like that dinosaur human dude with a gun coming out of his arm, maybe that's why they were looking at him in the first place. Maybe
indeed. I mean, it's really interesting. I'm just pulling some smaller things from this. So Spielberg confirmed that he was never on set, but he watched the dailies. It's a shame he was never on set. It would have been cool to have a picture of him and Colin and Frank. And
I feel like I saw a video of him on set at least once. Maybe not.
Maybe at the Universal sets.
Yeah,
I don't think he was in Hawaii or Louisiana.
No.
Wait, no, he must.
No, it's
have been
funny
in
because like in the early on, when we got the promotion videos in like April of last year. There was like like those film chair things with like Spielberg's name was written on it. I don't know. That's what I saw. So
I think they must have done that for marketing.
Yeah, probably.
Purposes, because that was one of the pictures they put up, was all the chairs and
consistently
all the names and
empty
stuff.
chair on all the sets.
Yeah, yeah. Whoever sits in those chairs. I mean, let's be real. But there was one bit in this interview which really I kind of paused at. Spielberg was saying that he really doesn't feel like he's possessive of Jurassic at all, and he passed the torch to Colin, and he was like, and then the interviewer was like, "You really feel that way?" And Spielberg said, "I absolutely do. He's the guy who has to feel possessive." So Spielberg has genuinely given up is a completely wrong word, but it's not his anymore.
We'll see about that. I think that's just like marketing speak, sort of.
Yeah, but I don't. This was with the interview with THR was quite an intimate interview. They revealed a lot. This was not marketing. I don't know.
I think Spielberg's still going to make like the decisions and stuff. I think Colin would be like, "Hey, Steven, look at this," and Steven would be like, "Yeah," or "No," that type of thing.
I don't think so. I think that's Spielberg saying, he did that for Jurassic World just to make sure it stayed.
Really? Huh? Okay.
And then, he's passed it on. It's Colin now who's going to be the go-to for Bayona. Which, I mean, what do you feel about that? Colin is now leading the franchise.
It's kind of crazy to think about. The dude has done 2 full-length movies, and now he's in charge of one of the largest franchises ever. I think it's crazy to me that Spielberg would choose Indiana Jones over Jurassic.
Yeah.
Like, just from all the interviews I've read or seen of him, and I'm sure there's hundreds more out there I haven't, but he always just had this affection for Jurassic Park. Like, it was his baby. He loved it. And then similar to, like, he speaks highly and likes and loves, I guess, Indiana Jones, but I would have thought it would have gone the other way, not the way it's playing out.
Do you think, I know what you're saying, but do you think if The Lost World had a much better critical
maybe
whatever,
so many ifs,
he would have done JP3 as well and sort of kept the franchise going much like Indiana Jones? Do you think it was The Lost World's not perfect critical response that led to Spielberg sort of letting somebody else jump in?
It all went to crap when he put that gymnastics bit in there.
I disagree.
He said, "I'm out."
It's just, I don't know. It's very strange. It was kind of weird to hear or to read that Spielberg was passing it on. It just seems so odd. Like, he almost, not that he doesn't care, but like he doesn't have the time for Jurassic Park anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's one of his best movies.
Yeah.
I feel like it was really when he was at his peak.
Yep. It's great, and I would say, did he direct the 4th Indiana Jones?
Yeah, he did.
Crystal Skull?
Yeah.
Oh, see, and that was just trash. And so you're like, so in my mind too, a little bit, like, I'm never gonna knock the man who made my favorite movie.
Oh, he's the best of all time. I'll say it.
But he freaking he put that Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull, he was just like, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm Steven Spielberg. And rightfully so, he can do that. But it was just like, oh, man. So maybe we're better off in Colin's hands. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm waiting to see. Well, it's Jurassic World 2 is the make or break for me.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Because I really wasn't. It's hard to talk about it. I wasn't fully like happy with Jurassic World, and I haven't watched it in a long time, and I'm not eager to.
I watched it the other day again, and I really tried to be I tried to be pessimistic about it. I tried to part of it is nostalgia because how it went down with getting invited to the premiere, all that stuff. I won't rub it in your face again. But so, like, I was talking to Jurassic Collectibles the other day, and I was like, he asked me, he didn't know the story actually of going to the premiere, that kind of thing. And so I was like, it's so hard for me to be what's the word? it's hard for me not to see the movie through rose-colored glasses because it was so it was just that wrapped up in that moment, and everything had led up to that in 2015. And so but I watched it the other day and I was like, this is just, whether or not you put it in the wherever you rank it, it's just a good, I still enjoy it. The thing I love about it is the fast-pacedness of it. Like, it's rewatchable to me, and that may be just my opinion because it moves so quickly. It's one of the things I hated about it at first because, like, no, wait, I want to see the park. What? No, stop. And now, rewatchability, I can watch it and jump in.
I understand
and jump
that.
out.
I think that's what I watched JP3 last night. Actually, we had
my boy. There we go.
And it's it's that kind of movie. JP3 is because it's only 90 minutes. It is like an injection of JP,
right?
Very quick, but it's good. But I mean, it comes down to that. Like Jurassic World 2 is the kind of, I really need that to be good. I really want that to be good.
Don't we all?
And Frank Marshall said, we spent a lot of time with Colin. We're doing that on the next Jurassic with J.A. Bayona. And he said Kathleen Kennedy and him have spent a lot of time with Bayona over the years. And we talked about him doing Jurassic World, which is crazy. That really is crazy. And we had our first Jurassic World 2 promo tease at the Las Vegas Licensing Expo, which is, I'm pretty sure they did this last time for Jurassic Park.
With the blue, Jurassic Park 2015 logo?
Yeah,
God,
I'm pretty sure it was at Las Vegas too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one post about this saying that the official title for Jurassic World 2 is now June 22nd, 2018, as confirmed by the first poster seen at the licensing.
That's a good
expo,
title. I think it's probably the best title we've had so far.
But don't you find it weird? They released this logo a year ago with June 22nd. Do you find it weird that they didn't just... It's so weird that there's not a real logo.
It's still like we'll get it next year.
You say that, I get it. Yeah, we don't need it.
We really don't need it.
Every other franchise is marketed years in
advance. Not necessarily.
And look at Alien Covenant. When's that out?
That's different.
Is that out after Jurassic World?
That's out. No, it's before. It's next August or October or something like that.
Okay, yeah, because they're filming now, aren't they? And they already their Facebook marketing has been fantastic. The set photos showing you the director.
But we got set photos too, and we got Entertainment Weekly articles, Good Morning America, or whatever the hell it's called. That we had all that, didn't we? So it's all the same.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's just weird they haven't announced the title. They haven't announced.
I mean, they very well could not have it
yet.
They probably don't have it yet. I assume they did that. I feel like it's a good usage of promo. Because it's just mysterious, It's like one of a good marketing tactic is just mystery, and you're like, dude, what is it going to be? All we know is a date. We don't even have a title, And so I assume they don't have it yet. But
okay, I mean, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. And so, it just seems, after Jurassic World's success, you'd think they'd really want to,
Well, let's be honest.
They really want to run with that kind of thing.
Let's be honest. The marketing as a whole, after the release of Jurassic World, has just been virtually non-existent. They did some stuff when the Blu-ray DVD released, and since then there's been a tweet or two. Their Twitter account, Facebook, has been just dormant this entire Jurassic June, and it's hopefully, I've heard they've had some turnover with the company that was running their marketing.
I believe it's different now.
So who knows?
Yeah. So maybe
I guess
let's just hope they're working on it.
It's a shame they didn't embrace Jurassic June, or even the first anniversary of Jurassic World, or the 23rd anniversary. Yeah. June is the Jurassic month, regardless of Jurassic June or not,
right?
Because it's when all the movies release, more or less. So it is odd they didn't acknowledge that, but I mean, I guess they're busy.
Yeah, there's probably other things going on, so it's all good.
And the last thing I just want to bring up was the concept art.
Dude.
The new concept art.
I love concept art.
Let's talk about that.
Dude,
How
okay,
great.
so I said all that love for Jurassic World, and then I see this concept art, and I'm like, son of a... it could have been so much cooler.
Right?
And
we've seen, there's some concept art that we had to remove from our old site, but there's some scenes that were planned or that were concepted for Jurassic World, which were dark and horrible, and like, even, you know, the first shot that we use in the article with the orange sky and the volcano and the dinosaurs and the bridge, the wooden bridge, and like, that's mental.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And those are wild dinosaurs for sure.
Yeah. I think the one thing I say about Jurassic World that it was missing was some sort of nature element of Mother Nature. You know,
a threat.
Yeah,
a real threat that wasn't contained.
Like there was a hurricane coming towards the island in the first one, and rain, and
we really did think the volcano was going to erupt.
Yeah,
there was a point where we really thought that as part of the movie, because it was in some of the concept art. I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right here as well.
It's on some of the toys, the boxes as well.
Yeah, I swear the Lego set or something.
Man, I was legitimately a bit afraid. I won't lie.
Yeah, but it would have been cool. I mean, this concept art is just insane to see.
So cool.
So you've got the gyrosphere ride. Did you see that one?
With the pterodons.
Yeah. Now I would have preferred that.
Yeah,
to the gyrosphere
awesome.
we got. I've said from the beginning I didn't like the gyrosphere. I don't know why. It just doesn't go. It doesn't work. But having these as like the Pteranodon flyers, but in real life, and the helicopter going down.
Yeah.
These are brilliant because it makes the people so vulnerable. Imagine if the ride or the power had gone, so they were stuck out there in these glass balls, and then the Pteranodons escape.
Yeah.
You know, and they can't go anywhere, and they can't even get out of the ball. Like.
Now, did you notice on there? I'm sure you did, but it has a JP mark on it. So I assume this was early enough to where it wasn't called Jurassic World yet.
This could have been pre-Colin.
Could have been.
Because that was one of the first things Colin did.
Colin changed the title in like late 2014 when they were rewriting the script, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I have a feeling this could be stuff we're seeing from Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver's version of the script.
Yeah.
Would it be
and I'm
calling it Jurassic Park
I'm
again?
liking what I'm seeing. I don't know if you saw the black and white shot of that, but you've got raptors on leashes connected to the gyrosphere.
Oh, I didn't even see those. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were playing with this idea from the beginning, obviously the trained raptors, but you know what? I think that's really cool, having the raptors there as almost like, let's bring the raptors as help, but tie them up.
Yeah.
So they can't do much kind of thing.
They're
I
like
don't know,
dogs,
that's really...
man. It looks strange.
Yeah, but isn't that like how it should be?
You know what? I will say this about Jurassic World. They did the raptor stuff. They nailed that. I wouldn't change that. The way they did it was fine. You know?
I think the majority think they didn't. Right?
What? No way. Really?
What do you mean? They didn't even...
No, like,
okay,
the entire training stuff. I thought that was good. That's like the best part of Jurassic World.
Did you see the concept art which had the Brachiosaurus fences?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that's cool, right?
Yeah. It was a cool idea. It just added so much more, like, some detail, some finer detail that I think like got a little glossed over, and that's due to the pace of the movie as well. Like they were in the gyrosphere for all of what, like
5 minutes,
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like at least in the field with all the dinosaurs. But dude, my favorite one is down the way with the mechanical T-Rex head, which looks like some sort of ride similar to the one at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And Indominus is just ripping the mechanical Rex's head off.
Yeah, wasn't that supposed to be a Spinosaurus?
Oh,
like,
maybe.
Colin said they decided to get rid of the animatronic, like actual animatronic Spinosaurus because it felt weird or something.
That's right.
But I mean, look where the Indominus is. What is that?
Oh my gosh, it looks awesome.
Look at the arena.
Why is there an arena for an animatronic dinosaur?
I don't know, but hang on. What was this arena? Was this where they bring raptors to train them in front of an audience?
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what? How cool
That's
is that,
pretty cool,
man?
Yeah,
It's like Jurassic Park San Diego.
yeah. It is. You're right because it's got the stadium seating and the guardrails, And then
it's like a almost like a lion pen, with all the rocks and
then it like I could imagine some sort of like the live animal shows they do at like a SeaWorld or something like that, but with like raptors. Man.
So you saw there was a piece of concept art that had the information center, the whatever they call it in the new one,
Discovery
Innovation Center.
What was that?
Innovation Center.
That's
the
one.
There we go.
You notice this is obviously concept art, but they've got the original visitor center door.
Yes.
And the skeleton around it. I mean, that's probably just pulled from some art or a picture, but this looks really cool with the helicopter landing pad. This is really cool with the. You look to the right. There's like a viewing platform fence where you can look at massive sauropods, massive dinosaurs there.
And it even looks like in this original idea they built the Jurassic Park world, whatever, over or surrounding a volcano. So like in the Jurassic World version, it's up back behind, I think, and never doesn't smoke or anything like that. Oh
wow, yeah, I just seen the full shot of like the whole area.
Yeah, it's like right by an arena of some sort.
That's so cool, and there's like you can go sailing and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I would.
Yeah, and the volcano's right there. What the hell?
Yeah. And then the gates that there's a similar shot to the Jurassic World gates, but it says Jurassic Park and it's in blue. And then the tram or whatever.
That shot followed through. We had that shot in the very, very first teaser trailer.
Yep.
The trailer for the trailer.
Trailer.
And this is when, the working title was Ebb Tide as well, Jurassic Park Gates.
Right.
2013, there's a date on that one.
Yeah.
So it was in May, 3rd of May, 2013.
That's so long ago.
That one with back to the visitor center, whatever, Innovation Center, with the framing of the original doors and everything. To the right of it, there's like some Brachiosaurus or Apatosaurus, just like right outside, just kind of chilling over there. So cool, man.
Yeah, man, yeah. With the viewing platform and stuff.
Yeah.
It's super cool, dude. I mean, do you know what? The more I think about it, the more I look at like the ideas that seemingly scrapped and the dates of these images, I have a feeling this concept art was from the Rick Jaffa script.
Yeah.
The Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver, the guys that wrote the new Planet of the Apes films. So...
it doesn't seem all... or any, like, dino-human hybrid kind of things, so... Like,
no, not at all.
I'm wondering why they scrapped this,
I'm wondering why they scrapped certain things about this, like the gyrosphere ride in the sky kind of thing. Like, I don't know, some of this concept... I know concept art often does always look better than the final result, but there's some elements of this that look way better than...
Yeah.
It's probably money, right?
Up with.
It has to come down to budget.
No, I mean, well, maybe. But I'm sure Colin didn't rewrite specifically to remove stuff that would cost money. That just seems...
I think something with... It had to be the story, right? That's what we heard, right? It was the story that Spielberg didn't care for. And so I assume that's what happened, so...
Either way, their version from this concept art, if it is from that, some of the elements look better. I mean, the script may have been poor, but I guess we'll never know. But I really like the Brachiosaurus gates and the... Yeah. I don't know. Some of this just looks great.
It does.
It really does. But that was released by Seth Engstrom, who was one of the concept artists. I'm pretty sure he's still got it on his blog, so you can check that out there. There's loads of concept art for this movie, and... It's a real shame that there's not a book or some sort of way we can, see all this.
Yeah.
Why isn't there a book?
Dude, we need to
Why isn't there a book?
Would we get in trouble for compiling it all together? Do you need a license for something like that? I probably do, huh?
Yeah, you probably need...
Universal
owns all of it, right?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, I was going to say it would be a quick funded, quick Kickstarter if we did it.
It would be really cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone, like all the comments on the article are about we should have an art book, and it's something Chris has brought up many times on the podcast before. It's just something that we should do. I don't know. We should have that. We should have one. It's weird that there isn't one.
Well, maybe with Jurassic World #2, or Jurassic Planet, or Jurassic Kingdom, whatever it's going to be called.
So yeah, Asees, talk about that rumor.
Me?
Today.
Okay. One of the people we know on the Twitter world, Raptor Rex _. He has some ties to the people in film production or something. He hooked us up with some pictures in the filming of Jurassic World.
Yeah. Obviously, take everything with a pinch of salt. But way back when Jurassic World was filming, he had sent us. He had been sent and then sent us the first pictures of the Indominus Rex paddock, including the close-up of the highly detailed sign that was on the wall.
Oh yeah, that was great.
In the movie. So yeah, I mean, take it with a pinch of salt. Take every rumor with a pinch of salt. But this is from someone who's been trusted before.
Right.
So yeah, sorry, go on. Man.
Right. So he says the title could be either Jurassic Planet or Jurassic Kingdom. Right. I don't like any of those titles because planet is a synonym for world, isn't it? It's the same meaning.
Those titles don't make sense to me. I don't see how that makes sense.
I got real bummed when I saw it this morning. I was like, "Oh, this is not good. It's not a good start."
I don't know how much I believe that.
But we know he's legit though, so I don't know. He's probably not making it up.
Yeah, but I mean, the photos came from somebody who worked on the set,
which he knew though. He has the ties.
Which he knew, but that doesn't mean that person is working on Jurassic World 2 or would even be involved at this stage.
That's a good point. Unless they are coming back to like Hawaii or some shit to film, and he's probably heard some things.
I feel like they need to figure out what to do. I feel like early on, and I heard this, you guys can confirm, but like they wanted Jurassic World to be the new iteration of Jurassic Park. So
yeah, Colin mentioned this too.
Yeah, so like in my mind, you do something similar to the Lost World did, where it's a title of the movie, Jurassic World underneath, that kind of thing.
No, that's exactly what it's
everyone thought,
honestly,
right?
They're not going to call it Jurassic World 2 because, I mean, that's not a good name.
Jurassic Boogaloo.
Yeah,
I'm telling you guys,
but it's going to be
Jurassic
something,
World. Book it.
To Jurassic 2 World. No, it's going to be something, like Nate said, it's going to be a name and then a subtitle will be Jurassic World for sure. So we'll get like, the Dark Continent Jurassic World or something, or I don't know.
Did you just give Bryson Nader a shout out right there?
Yeah, he's working on that.
Yeah,
but I mean, before he was working on his version, there was another guy working on their version with the original poster. Dark Continent's been a favorite name of mine for a while now. They're not going to call it that because I think it has racial ties as well. But it is a cool name. Yeah, it is a cool name.
What? So that's something. That name is not originating to him. It's somebody else's.
Yeah.
No, yeah, years ago, there was, back when we were JurassicPark4.org, we got sent a teaser poster.
From ILM, apparently.
Dark Continent Jurassic Park from ILM, yeah. Really, really cool.
Oh,
we ran with it. It was years ago. It was back when it was, I think it was even back before we used Twitter. It was a long
like
time
07,
ago.
08.
Wow.
It was original internet times. And, yeah, I think we ran with it, and then he came clean and was like, dude, I can't, I find it so hard lying. I just really want to create hype for for Jurassic Park 4. Here's my script that I've written called The Dark Continent, and here's the official poster and like stuff like that. And he came clean, but he was just trying to create some hype. This was around the time that they said Jurassic Park's dead. So
was this the image I just googled? Is it the one with the cracked ground?
Yeah, it is
behind it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's yellow poster.
Yeah, yellowish Jurassic Park IV, and then Dark Continent underneath. Summer 2011.
It's got like crumbly desert as the texture.
God, I wish that was a good
There we go. Yeah, Jurassic Park 4 Dark Continent.
Or
a nice
dead,
poster.
crusty dinosaur.
And then you've got Bryce's logo there, which is also very cool.
Yeah, that's
and Bryce's poster with the torch. It was our park, now it's their world. Brilliant.
The tagline.
Yeah.
I love that poster.
Yeah, it's funny to me, and it continues to surprise me. That's part of why this community is so fun. But like, there's some amazing content creators, designers out there that'll just do some stuff for free just because they love this franchise. And I know he called out all the recruits and had people do logos for him and all this stuff. It's been crazy to see, what people have time to do.
Yeah.
Well,
people are excited. I mean, the fans are expressive. We want to express ourselves.
Right.
We want to express what we want, I guess. So,
right.
Yeah, the Dark Continent was always that, but there's the original image, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
If just a few pages down, you've got the picture he sent us where we had our watermark on the front of it. And it looks like somebody's taken a picture of a poster that's stuck on a wall. It's further down.
I'm looking.
That's funny.
The memories are coming in, man. The dark times.
Yeah.
The sad and lonely times. See, and that's the deal, man. Like, we're living in this new age of, where we do have Jurassic World and we do have, dinosaurs on the big screen again. So, as much as you like or dislike Jurassic World, at least that part in the news and all this concept art, it's just fun to have that fresh stuff constantly coming in.
I agree.
So,
it's very exciting.
yeah.
And I'm excited for what we get next. And, what we hear from Bayona in regards to Jurassic World 2. When's the next time we may hear something? As Comic-Con hasn't happened.
It's in July. I think late July, right?
All right. I feel like we may get something.
You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna happen in late October when JA's Monster Calls comes out, and I think he's gonna do the touring cycle and all that jazz. I think that we get the poster or the first title around September or early October. I'm feeling it in my bones.
I don't know,
Maybe.
man. I doubt we'll get anything from Comic-Con. The only thing that they got back in the when we were waiting on Jurassic World stuff was to this day I still haven't seen it. I've only heard about it. It's the John Hammond teaser for Jurassic World where they did a voiceover.
Oh, welcome to Jurassic World.
No, this was the one at Comic-Con 2014, I guess, or 13.
Was it the one we never saw?
No one ever seen it. I can't find it on the internet, and I really want to see it. My buddies,
I remember that. Okay, yeah.
my buddies were there, and he texted me. He's like, "Dude, Jurassic World teaser."
Wait,
and
this is a Comic-Con?
It was at a Comic-Con 20. I want to say 2013.
Wait, not the licensing store, right? I thought it was a licensing expo.
Not a licensing. No, it was Comic-Con. No. It wasn't even. It was VidCon or
CinemaCon.
There we go.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I remember the CinemaCon teaser that we never saw.
I just want to see it so bad.
Weird, we never saw
Apparently
that.
it was super rough CG.
I think it was
probably.
I don't think it was even CG. I think all it was a John Hammond VO over top of shrubbery, trees and stuff.
I remember Devin Faraci and the guy from Collider talking shit in their recap video from back then.
Yeah,
I love Devin
Try and
Faraci.
find that, man.
My
He hates you.
I don't care. I love him.
2 or 3 of my buddies were there, and he texted me immediately because he knows I'm a Jurassic fan, and he's like, "Dude, I just saw a teaser trailer," and he said all it was trees and a John Hammond voiceover, but it was still really cool. Like he was just
but I mean that's the kind of thing they released for JP3 on the Lost
Right.
World DVD. Remember, it was the shot where they're running through the jungle, but it was just that. And it was slowed down, and then I think you saw a shot of the island, and then you see the JP3 logo, and then it ends. But see, that's the kind of teaser trailer that would go down well.
Yeah,
because you're not revealing anything about the story, but you're giving us a taste of the theme and the way it's going to look and the way it's going to play out. Well, hopefully we'll get something like that for Jurassic World 2. I hope we get a really sick trailer that gets us, freezing every frame to try and study it and find out more, rather than just, kind of slapped in our faces. That would be cool. A real mystery teaser. But yeah, all right. Let's So June. So June. Any Nate thoughts for Jurassic Nate? Nate, any last minute thoughts for the closing out Jurassic June? Do you want to say goodbye? Do you want to? I'll pass you the champagne. You can spray this all over everyone.
Yeah. Oh, that was a terrible pop.
Sound effects.
Yes, I would like to thank my mom and my. I'm just kidding. I'm excited. I'm kind of closing out tonight. I think this podcast will be out a little bit later, but tonight we're doing a Jurassic Park screening at a local movie theater. It's like this vintage movie theater that's been redone, and I've got 3 Jurassic Park Jeeps and an Explorer coming out, and we're gonna a dude in a inflatable T-Rex costume and do some trivia stuff like that. So that's gonna I'm gonna live Periscope that tonight. So you two better check it out. Everyone else can go watch the video after the fact. We'll put it up on our YouTube.
What time, man? What time is it gonna be?
6 p.m. our time. So Central
How many
time.
hours ahead of you? What time is it now for you?
11 a.m. It's going to be in the middle of the night, so wake up.
So you're 5.
I think 6 hours
he's 6.
behind you,
6
I believe.
hours behind. And what time do you say it was going to be?
6 p.m. my time. So
Okay, I'll be awake. I'll see that.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
look.
So that'll be fun. We're doing some trivia and I'm doing some giveaways, and then we're going to watch Jurassic Park. So that'll be really fun. I've got some.
That's a great way to end it, man.
Yeah.
If there's any fans out there who are near, who are in Tennessee, right?
Yep.
They need to get out there.
I know. But this will probably air later, so
Yeah. So we hope you went.
hopefully you came and had fun.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
man, but it is. We're calling it a Jurassic Jump launch party. Just kind of celebrating all our hard work and a fun month of people playing and throwing and breaking their phones. So
It has been a good month. I'm surprised my phone survived. I'll be honest.
I know.
Still here.
Yeah, but keep on playing. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do some updates to that. The best part of this is, Jurassic June doesn't go away just because it's June. It's definitely not as mad and insane, but we'll still be around, still selling stuff. We're gonna make updates to the app, and hopefully. We'll probably do some giveaways, probably closer to Christmas, stuff like that.
Keeping it alive, man.
Keep it going, but man, then next June, hopefully we'll have some filming of Jurassic World 2, whatever the name will be. So we'll have hopefully some set leak pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
yeah,
I hope so.
So
We'll see what happens. I think this time next year will be. Yeah, I think we're going to know a hell of a
It'll be
lot
a
more.
fun
we'll
time.
at
I'm gonna be
least
very
have a
excited.
poster, at least.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Maybe
This
not.
is Universal after all. we
Love you
Come on,
guys.
let's be honest.
Love you, Universal. No, totally. I hope something. We just need. Really, it just needs some love on the social media aspects, just to keep everyone's attention. So,
Maybe they've just forgot their logins, or
maybe, yeah,
maybe they need to do the 2-step recovery.
maybe their Jurassic Park 123 password isn't working anymore.
Yeah. Dinosaur 1 2 3.
Nedry 123.
Yeah, yeah. Oh dear.
They didn't
Well-
say the magic word. Bum bum bum. Cool.
Asees, any final thoughts? It's
Yeah.
been you have not been on for a very long time, and we're going to do another one, Asees. We're going to do me and
Yeah,
you.
I'll be back
Just-
on in several months from now. My exams are done.
Dude, how long are your
Exams
exams?
Man, I
feel
take
like
summer
you had
classes
exams,
and
like, all
everything.
month.
I take no off time. Just school 24/7.
Nice.
I'm cool like that.
Well, good for you. You'll be done faster, right?
Hopefully.
In theory.
No, because he keeps adding classes.
Yeah, that's true. I'm scared to enter the real
It's
world.
classic Asees.
Yeah.
Classic Asees behavior.
Dude, the railroad's great. Come on and join us. I never have
But
to
we'll
take it.
we'll hit this up, man. We'll do another one soon, Asees. Just me and
Sounds
you.
good, bruh.
We'll let the audience listen to your sweet, sweet tender tones.
Yeah, we'll bring Arya on. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Nate, it was great to speak to you. Congratulations on an amazing month. It has been very fun, and it's been awesome to everyone that got involved with hashtag Jurassic June, and everyone that did Jurassic Jump and tried and failed. Everyone that got involved with the month. Seriously, thank you and well done. It's been amazing to see all your art, and everybody's creations have just been outstanding, really.
Yeah, it's been really cool to see, and this community is awesome. It's it's great. They're so supportive and so funny and smart and beautiful. And I'm gonna take you all out for a drink.
There we go.
Oh, that's where it was heading. Okay. I'll see you there, man. Yeah, cool. Weird. Yeah. I gotta go now. Yeah.
I couldn't help it. I was looking at this topless photo of Ian Malcolm and this.
Oh man, that went so far. He was on Graham Norton talking about
I
that.
know. Yeah. Hey, did you guys see? I got a shout out from him.
Oh, on the live.
He had
show
a live
thing
stream.
I was asleep for the entire time. I was getting loads of messages.
When is this
about
stuff
it.
happening?
I had no
man?
idea that was
Holy
even
hell,
a thing.
I feel like I missed everything.
He was promoting Independence Day Resurgence, and he did a live. Like, apparently he plays every week in a band.
What?
Like classical piano. Dude, go find the video. I posted it. Where did I post it?
He does a shout out to you and Jurassic Raptor,
yeah,
right, Justin?
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, that was super cool. But Goldblum for Jurassic... I was thinking about doing an article and asking people to sort of almost vote on like whether they'd want to see Malcolm back. Because I have a feeling it's almost everyone thinks that he should.
Man, he's a marketing tool. Yeah. You gotta have him.
Yeah.
Well, after seeing what he's done for Independence Day and just seeing the respect, like everyone's suddenly remembered that that Jeff Goldblum exists and that they want him in a movie again. You know, people are like, "Oh shit, yeah, him."
Yeah.
Like I think
it needs to happen, even if just a cameo. He's got to be in there somewhere. Like,
yeah, he does.
More
man.
than
he's the
just
only
the
logical
cover of a
one to
book.
return.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Cool.
We shall see.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, guys.
As always, Nate, it's great speaking with you. And Asees, I've missed you.
I hope so.
I've missed you, and so has absolutely everyone.
God, I hope not. That's so much pressure.
Everyone misses you. Say something to
Listen,
Asees.
if you guys don't like me, email Jack.
Everyone loves you, Asees. What are you talking about?
He's gonna get 0 emails.
No, I hope he gets like
man.
Okay, even if you like me, tell him you hate me. Just flood his email.
Asees, are you quitting right now? Is this your
This is about 2 weeks. I'm done. There we go.
He's dropping the mic, man.
I didn't realize you could turn in a 2 weeks for a podcast.
Asees, I'll see you on the next one. And Nate, yes, great speaking to you, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Have
boys.
a good one.
All right.